Coach, first things first, tough fall there for Dylan in the outfield. You went out there and checked on him. Do you have any update on his status?
I do not. He did walk out to the dugout there at the end, so I'm hoping that's a good sign. It was a knee from last year, so I think it scared him a lot too. Let's just hope it's a bruise and we can move on, but I do not have any real information right now.
Was it a contact? Did he make contact with Mike?
Hit each other, yeah. I think that's what it was.
Coach, you never had the big inning tonight, but it just felt like you kind of just tacking on. How would you kind of assess offensive performance tonight?
I didn't think we were great tonight. I think we swung out of the zone. I think we got out of our approach a little bit. We had some big swings at times, but we had opportunities to really push that game and separate it, which we did on Wednesday night. And, just a little big. I think I counted like 7 times that with 3 balls we swung at ball 4. And like when we're good, we're locked in and we take that. We almost, a little too big, a little too much tonight. And we had some big hits too.
Ben.
4 weeks is in his last 4 play appearances for Hunter. I know you've been wanting to see him come along and get back in the group. Does it feel like he's close to being real locked in again?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you got to tip your cap to what he's done the last couple of days, and those are his, like that double off the wall there. That's his old swing right there. The homer he hit out. I mean, that is staying on the ball and hitting it the right way. And he's just been getting to work. So I'm happy for him. We need him.
Doug.
Coach, Pico didn't quite look as sharp tonight, and he struggled there in his last inning. How do you see that, and was there some conversations going on?
No, I don't. I mean, maybe a little, but there's a couple shot balls in there, a couple, walk. The walk was probably the most disappointing, and the missed pickoff, right? I think those 2 things, and then I don't know. I still haven't seen the balk. I don't know what that was. But you put a couple of those things and a couple top balls in there, and it makes for a crazy night. I thought he was fine. He had to be really good next Friday. So.
Rob.
It doesn't seem like Noah has very many bad at bats, whether it be battling or swinging it hard, putting it in different spots of the field. What makes him such a special hitter in your mind to be able to do what he does?
There's a high focus level of like he's never giving one away. Like some guys you go up there and like, oh, that bat's over real quick. Like even with 2 outs and nobody on, he will grind out 6-7 pitch at bat and take a walk. He has an idea of what the approach and plan is, and he kind of sticks to it. So in the first inning, you'll see him get that 2-out hit to the right side because that guy was sinking balls away. He just did a really good job, and he's done that all year.
Steve.
You stretched Nate out for 2 innings. I know he gave up a couple of hits, but he looked pretty strong. Struck out the side, and then Luke, another nice outing for him. How would you kind of assess the bullpen performance?
Yeah, I thought those 2 guys were really good. I mean, the one hit against Nate, I think we should catch that ball. So I thought they were both really good. And when it got tough for Nate, probably the first time in his career, he buckled down and punched out those guys. So he was really good tonight. And I thought Luke was good for a second week in a row. Like that's his, best stuff. I hate that I had to use him. We ended up blowing it up, in the 8th there. But I like to see him just have consistent, great outings.
Ben.
I was going to ask you about Nate as well. Obviously, a guy who hasn't pitched for the last couple of years. Where do you feel like he's just progressed the most and can be a real piece in the back end of your bullpen?
He went into a lot of, he had the arm injury right before he got here, and then he had, he did a lot of cleaning up of his arm action. He threw, when we signed him, he was one of the better JUCO guys out there, but he lost it, and he's just really worked hard to get it back and took a chance on himself coming back because we weren't sure, and he's been really, it's real stuff. This kid can pitch, and he's actually kind of a soft-spoken kid and a really good competitor. So the team loves him. He's just a great kid.
Rob.
If Cup can't go for a little bit, what's your confidence level in whether it be Lucas or Sawyer or Gatlin, whoever you have?
I think all 3 can play it. So that's the one thing about us. We made sure in the off season that we had enough, talent there. So especially Lucas and Sawyer, and both played a lot of shortstop in their careers. Gatlin can do it too. Gatlin actually can do it too. So it'll test us a little bit. Maybe it'll make us a little bit better. That we can, develop some guys, until Dylan gets back.
Got time for a couple more, Steve.
You elected to go with Ben Davis tomorrow. So why was he the right decision for Saturday?
I think he's got starter stuff, and so we haven't gotten as many good starts, and so getting him out there and getting him, see what he can do. It's been really good. He's got a I said it earlier, he's got a slow heartbeat, type of kid who can go out there and handle it. So he's got a team that's prepared for him all week, so you got to be able to handle that. But I think he'll do a good job. He started a lot of games in his JUCO career.